Hey everybody, welcome back. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Last night I put out a video talking about the fact that I hit 300, which kind of shocking to me because, just, I don't know why. Welcome again to the new subscribers. Just got done watching Tuli Tuli's live, and it was great to see how many people showed up for her live. And I actually got some new subscribers while that was going on. We have fun, doing this, and I just wanted to spread out what I got here and take a look at it and take it all in. It's not huge, and I stack silver. I love my constitutional. I do have a few collectibles in there. I consider the copper you see there, that to me, I consider that collectible, except for if you see that little jar up there on the right. As far as if you want to use the term stacking, I stack copper pennies. They're 95% copper, and they're actually worth more than that 1 cent face value. So, if you're gonna stack copper, that's the best way to go. And I'm not a big silver piece stacker. I do have that 5-ounce America the Beautiful pictured rock up there, and that's just, as my name says, Michi, I am from Michigan. I've only been doing this, I actually started stacking in 2022 and had a financial crisis due to a injury I suffered where it was sell the silver or, have some fate that nobody wants to deal with. So I had to start over, and this is what I've accumulated since early last year. I do it a little bit at a time because, I'm not rich. I don't plan to get rich. What'll end up happening is everything here, when my number gets picked, it'll be handed down to my son. He's started stacking himself here in the last year. He's, like when we were kids, we always had to make sure we put that and a half on our age. He's 20 and a half. And actually, he's a lot better at this than I am. Just to give you a quick rundown of what's in front of you here, I don't really consider myself a coin collector. I have certain things that I'm like, if I see it, I grab it. And I've got some tubes up here. I've got the full roll of pictured rock, uncirculated quarters, Philly and Denver mints. They're kind of hidden, but I've also got the Michigan quarter, Philly and Denver uncirculated tubes. Got some, they're not silver, but some Buffalo nickels, some V nickels. They did recently, in the recent years, they did some commemorative, I call them commemorative nickels. I've got some of those, bicentennial quarters. And then, a little bit of foreign stuff. And if you look at any of my past videos, I like my Canadian silver, so there's some Canadian in there, and a few actual silver US dollars, and just if you're stacking, you got to don't stress about it. Have fun with it. It having fun with it makes it easier. Find something you like and roll with that. Also, and I know some people don't quite get it, but we, those of us with our YouTube channels, and there's some that don't have YouTube channels, but are, faithful followers of our channels that do so as well. The whole poker chip thing. I brought some of my friends along here. There's Thule and 7 Stacks and 365 Days of Silver and Zoltan 303 stacking. World Money Wins. And here I'll bring one up for a little bit closer view. There's me. That's my, my poker chip that I did. And again, as you can see, yep, I'm from Michigan. And, silver is my primary thing that I do. I talk openly about it. It seems like, and another friend of mine he's not a stacker channel. He's not a, coin collecting or stacking channel of any kind. That made a comment in one of his videos that, the negative gets views, gloom and doom gets views. He's right. I don't, when on my thumbnails, I don't, use scare tactics or, the world's coming to an end or any of that stuff. I just, I keep it real. And I mean, yeah, I'll make comments every once in a while about, oh, hey, look at this, gosh, can you believe the price of silver today? But as far as, the whole trying to, or I'll just say it, scare tactics, I don't go for that, and I don't expect you to accept it. I've made mistakes since I started this, and I put it in the background in a video that I did apologizing for the mistake I made. And he's sitting up there on top of the copper pennies. That's I refer to him as Little Mishy, because yes, I am of Scottish descent, and through my childhood I did learn how to play the bagpipes, and haven't done it since I was 14. Haven't touched them since I was 14. But that's why you'll see him pop up in the background on some videos every once in a while. That's what he's there for. And just as a reminder to myself to watch what I say and how I say it, and actually think before I speak. And the background, eventually in one of these videos, I'll actually take you through this whole background that I've got here. You only see a little bit part of it. It's where stickers go. And I know everybody, a lot of people, if we trade stickers, that's the other thing, is the stickers. It's kind of like, I think of it as trading business cards with somebody in a like line of work. I don't consider this work. I consider it fun. But you go to somewhere and you want to stay in contact with somebody in the same line of work or the same hobby that you have. You switch business cards. Well, in our case, we trade poker chips and stickers. So that's my sticker board in the background. I have that stuff on there, but I also have some stuff, there's, some of my favorite places, some of my favorite things, some not stacking related YouTubers that I'm friends with that are on there. I've got 3 or 4 memorial stickers that are on there. For those of you that don't know, I was in law enforcement for, a little over 20 years. And, it's just because you take the uniform off doesn't mean it goes away. So we'll talk about that somewhere down the road too. And I did a video yesterday where I talked about, my channel and, the fact that everybody is welcome. The world we live in today, there's a lot of hate. And when I say I don't care about this, that, or the other thing, it doesn't mean that I don't care. It's just, it's not a decision, or it's not a part of the decision of whether you're welcome here or not. I don't care. I'll say it again, like I said last night. I don't care who you are, where you're from, your ancestry, what your financial status is, who you pray to, who you love. I don't care what color your skin is. That none of that matters to me. It matters to me in the fact that it's your identity, but it doesn't matter. It's not a factor in my decision to have you here, and I will not tolerate any kind of hate. Also, let me add to that too. I don't care what your profession is. Okay, I know there's people that don't like me because of what I used to do for a living. Okay, that would be just as, to me, that's just the same as saying, I don't like you because you work at a grocery store. I don't like you because you pick up garbage or dig ditches, or I don't like you because you work at McDonald's. None of that matters to me. We're all human beings. We all put our clothes on the same way. We all eat the same way. We cut our fingers, we all bleed red. That's, everybody's welcome here, and anybody who has a problem with that is not welcome here. So I just, I want to put that all out there. I'm glad you're here. And hopefully, we'll have some fun. I hope that eventually, maybe you learned something for me. I learn something every day when I watch the channels I watch, and I hope I can do the same for you. So I've gone, this has been a little bit longer than I'm normally on here, and I'm going to wrap it up. But everybody, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you soon. Everybody have a great day. Happy hunting, happy stacking. Mishy Stacker is out of here.